We all know him. We all love him. He's helped out my business. He's our president of LeTip Boca. He is the conquistador of coaching, the Bill Belichick of business. It's Frank Lynn.
Thank you, Doug. I love your intros. I really appreciate that. I'm going to share my screen, as you all know. Let's see if I can pull this up, make it easy. See if you guys can all see that. Everybody got it? Good. Okay. So my talk today is to kind of get everybody in line with how can we really work together at getting your business to where it needs to be. It's exciting because we all want to make better changes, right? We want to stay ahead of our competition. We want to. I mean, that's the main objective of a business, is to really do that and to really be competitive. Because right now, everybody knows it's very challenging times. But how do we do that? I mean, what's the easiest way to do that? How can we put something together where it's easy for people to understand and say, hey, what's a starting point, Frank? What do I need to do? And that seems to be a challenge for some business owners. They're afraid. Again, just to kind of throw it out there, everything we discuss as a client is confidential. Everything that we discuss is probably less than you think. It's just small changes in your business to help you grow it. And how do we do that? How are we able to do that? Well, we have to start with what I like to start with is, what is your target state? So what is it that you're looking to accomplish in your business? I mean, where do you want to go? What do you want to do with it? Let's just take something as easy as, let's say, we'll put it in a weight loss example. Let's say my targeted state is I want to get down, I want to lose about 25 pounds, and I want to get back in shape. Now, as your business, you have a lot of challenges, but where do you want to be? I want you to think about that first. Where do you want to be? And that kind of puts you in a perspective of getting that in your mindset of where you want to see yourself. The second question we go to is what is your present state? So what is happening right now? And again, if we go back to the weight loss example, we say, well, I'm a little bit overweight. Maybe I'm 170 pounds, 75 pounds. Maybe I'm 30, 40 pounds overweight. How do I do that? I mean, that's where I'm at right now. And the reason why we do where you want to be is because I want you mentally to connect yourself with that dream vision of you. And then we want to see back to where actually you are right now. I mean, where you're overweight, you got some challenges. So where you obviously we have a conflict there. Cognitive dissonance, you want to be that healthy person, but you're in that state where you're not. So what would be the next step? Where can we go from there? And the next step is that what I like when I do this presentation live, I say, what are your present rituals? What do you do every day that are conducive to your present state or your targeted state? So how do we bring those together? How do we correlate the two where we're saying, hey, this isn't working together? If I'm a little overweight, my present rituals are maybe a half a pound of ice cream, maybe some brownies. Maybe I'm not exercising. I mean, that's your present state. That's your present rituals right now. So everything that you're doing isn't correlating with what you want to target. So how do we get you there? I mean, how do we get you to where you need to be? And that leads you to the next, your targeted rituals. We have to start by getting you to work on rituals that are going to also work with what you want to become your targeted state. What is it that we want to do? Again, we go back to the weight loss example. Then you're gonna have to start exercising. You're gonna have to start eating right. You're gonna dump the ice cream. You're gonna dump the brownies. You're gonna dump all the stuff that doesn't work for your body. And those are the things that we start to think about. We start to work on a healthy target rituals. Those rituals that are gonna help you to reach that state. And by doing that, we call it bridging the gap. And that middle part right there is really about how do we bring that together so that it makes sense to not only me as a coach, but you as a client to really help you do that. So a business might be time management. My targeted state is I just want to have more time. I want more time with my family. I want more time with with my wife. I want to spend more time, doing what I want to do. Your present state is that you're overwhelmed. You got too much going on. Things are just happening the way it shouldn't. They're happening too fast. And those rituals are maybe you don't have the right time management skills. Maybe you're not putting together the problem together. So we get those rituals to where you need to be. And then you and I work together, or your client and I work together to bridge that gap. And again, this is a very simplistic way of looking at it. And we dive deep into how we can make that work. Thanks. How we can make that work for you. So again, that's really the whole idea of that. What I like to say is everybody wants to really bridge the gap in some form or another. How do we do that? And how do we build a plan that you can do that? So I guess my next question to you is, are you ready to embrace success? If you are, then let's get started on bridging that gap today. I'll send some information around and really help you do that. And again, I'd love the opportunity to help you or your client get to where you need to be. Thanks so much. All right. Thanks, Frank. Also, Scandato up. Isn't there?
Somewhere out there is Joe Scandato. Where are you, Joe?
Joe, where are you at?
Hi, I'm Joe Scandato. I'm your commercial lender, your #1 fan of the Mets, and your current trivia champion of the group. I was born in the great borough of Brooklyn. My favorite year is 1986, obviously because of the Mets. I worked for Valley Bank. They've been in business since 1927, and forget about it, they haven't had a losing quarter ever. So that's one great thing about Valley Bank. So, you know, we're located in New York, New Jersey, Florida, and Alabama, as Joe says. So just want to let you know that, you know, we have 42 billion in assets. I'm big in the community. We do a lot of community stuff. I also mentor, you know, so, you know, our biggest thing that we do is commercial lending. You know, we do letters of credit. We really specialize in HOAs, you know, and we also work on payables and receivables, you know, help you with that. We also do equipment loans, and our home lines are as low as 2.49%. Thank you. I'm Joe Scandato.
Very nice. Joe, what do you think, man?
Well, if I had an Irish New York accent, that's what I would sound like. But I would expect that from Tony. That's okay. It's still pretty good.